Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to round number 3 and the final one for today because I'm trying to unfuck my sleeping schedule. You probably know what is going on, so let's just get into it. So currently I am at I think only I can do that, and I think maybe like the admins can do it as well, or moderators. 441, so let's try to push it down. Let's go. $340, that's good. I'm still pushing it down, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. So I'll stop the timer, the typing timer, and we will proceed in here. And I forgot what I'm doing again, so it's good to check for the ticket description. So the UI and the diet plan data structure on the front end. So in the UI, so far we fuck? Okay, so the HTML does not like. Oh, hold on. What's the problem again? Components, line 3. Okay. Start date. Here we go. Okay. And then I wanted to have the button to add a new one, right? Deleted would be a lot better. Okay. So this would not be fake diet plans. This will be selected plan. Diet plan. And here I will do same thing which we did. obviously. Okay, plan, format, now, turn. Like so. Oh yeah, and I want the thing, right? Now in the HTML and here change, we will do art. No, I cannot. So it will be art this so like headline dot start date, I guess. Just to see if that works. Undefined. It's beautiful. Isn't it fucking beautiful? It is not. And I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'll finish this. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, the start date. I was trying to do that. Well, basically I can do it better way. Here we'll have I'll delete this, that, and here we will say just okay, does it do? I want Yeah, but I have a problem with this, right? It selects the date. If I have this here and I select that, I get nothing, right? And I should be selecting. Why doesn't it work? I have date plans, fake date plans. There's a one, okay. If I select it, what is in selected date plan? So now there's object. If I do, yeah, that's the problem. ng value. I thought I had a. Oh, that's something I did not know about. ng value is the diet plan. Hey, Transtars. Nice to see you here. Thank you, Nereus. You are my savior. Oh, that counts as saving too. Okay, so okay, this is not needed. Okay, good. Now, is this fulfilling the ticket? Well, it is. Okay, so files front and it is. What was not used is the here it was the page. See this guy, so I don't need it. Yes, that is the diet plan. I'm not using page in here. Why is it not empty? Because I want to see something in here. It doesn't exist on it does not exist on a backend yet. So I wanted to show something, you know, to have something to select. That's why. Yes. It's temporary solution just to prove this. Okay. What the hell fucking... This is supposed to be in the previous commit, right? What did I do in the previous things? Yeah, I kind of fuck that. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'll just push and that's it. Did plan oh, you're still here. That's so nice. My pleasure. Cheers. I think that's for the ticket, really. It doesn't work yet, it's okay. Is select create that, well, I don't have to create new one, right? Oh, the creation. I would like to have like some pop-up window, like a dialogue. Yes, but okay, I did not express myself correctly. If I press the create new plan, there should be like new window, and there I would be setting the properties of the new diet plan to create, you know, with the buttons and shit like that. And when I press OK, there would be like one more selection. That's what I meant, but did not set. Yes, something like that. Without need of any authority, yeah, that's great. That's exactly what I want. Thank you.
Hey guys, in this video we'll be going through how to build custom modal windows in Angular. I'll be using the code from this tutorial that I'll link to in the video description below. The tutorial is built in Angular 9, but the code we'll be building is compatible with any version from Angular 2, so it'll also run with Angular 8, 7, 6, etc. Before getting started, you should have your machine set up for developing Angular applications. If you don't, I'll provide a link in the video description to this tutorial.
Oh, I have a new spam. We see like every single time. Oh, it's removed already. And this as well. Okay, cool.
Goes through the steps for installing the tools you need. That includes Node.js and NPM, the Angular CLI, the Git CLI, and Visual Studio Code. There's also a link to that tutorial from the modal tutorial behind. This is a demo of the custom modal functionality that we'll be building. It includes a simple button to open the modal. When the modal is open, it includes a semi-transparent background overlay and then the modal body on top of that. Modals can be closed by the button here or from clicking the background. A couple of other small details are if the modal is taller than the screen that it's in, it can be scrolled. And also when a modal window is open, the background scrolling of the background body is disabled. Most of the core modal functionality is controlled by a handful of CSS classes and a few lines of JavaScript for showing and hiding modals. So I thought the best way to explain how they work and to show how they work would be to create a static HTML, CSS, and Vanilla.js version of them first, and then afterwards to create an Angular version, which will wrap that functionality in an Angular component, service, and module. So the steps in this video that we'll be going through are first to create a static version, followed by an Angular version. Okay, let's get started. First thing we need to do is get the example code from this tutorial from GitHub. So jumping over to the GitHub link, clicking here to get the URL to the Git repo, and open your command window, cd into a directory where you want to store your project. It can be any directory. I have a projects directory here, and enter the command git clone and paste the URL to the repo. And cd into that directory, and enter the command code and the current directory path to open VS Code. Okay, there's our example project with the code that we'll be using to refer to for building our examples. Okay, jump back into your command window, cd back into the projects directory, and we'll make a directory for the static example that we'll create. And call it static modal example. Then open that directory in VS Code, .code, and the path to that folder. Then create a HTML file for the static modal example. Just call it static modal.html, and enter a basic HTML page. Then open that file in a browser. Because it's a static file, you don't need to have a web server or anything running. You can just open it directly. There's our static page working correctly. And jumping back to our example Angular 9 code. And then open up the modal component HTML in the Angular example. This is the basic HTML for the modal window. We'll be starting by adding the background overlay. We can copy that div, and then going back to our static example, pasting that there, and going to the modal.component.less file, and grabbing the modal background styles, and pasting those in the style tag. The first set of styles here stretches the background across the entire screen. The second pair of styles here sets the background color to a semi-transparent black. And the last style here sets the Z-index, so the background sits above everything on the screen. And it's set to 900 because the Z-index of the modal that we'll be putting on top of it is set to 1000. So we want the background to be above everything on the screen, except for the modal that's going to go on top of it shortly. Saving that file, jumping back to the browser, hitting refresh, you can see that our background overlay is appearing correctly. Going back to the code in our example, the next markup that we want, you can see that our background overlay on top of it shortly. Saving that file. Jumping back to the browser, hitting refresh, you can see that our background overlay is appearing correctly. Going back to the code in our example, the next markup that we want to get is the actual modal body div. Copy that, and back in our static HTML, paste that there. The ng content directive doesn't apply here because we're not in an Angular project, so I'll just put a paragraph with some body text. At the moment, if you refresh the page, there aren't any styles on it yet, so it's just appearing below the title as expected. Going back to the example, the less file, we grab the JW modal styles here, copy those, and back in our static HTML. Because this is CSS and not less, it doesn't support nesting, so we need to move this style out to the same level as the other styles. And the first set of styles here is the same as the background. It's position fixed and stretches the modal across the entire screen. The second style sets the Z-index to 1000, which overlays it on top of everything, including the background, so it sits above the background. Overflow auto enables scrolling if the modal is longer than the screen. The JW modal body tag inside the modal container has a padding of 20 pixels and background's white, and a margin of 40 pixels, which...
Yeah. Thank you for coming, Nightlight. See you next time. Bye.
allows us to see 40 pixels of the background overlay outside the edges of the modal. And with that saved, go back to the browser and hit refresh. Okay, that's displaying correctly. We can see got our 40 pixels of margin outside of our modal, and background white, and 20 pixels of padding inside. The last style to copy over from the example, which is easy to forget during development, is adding an overflow hidden property and a class to the body when a modal is open to prevent the background main body content from scrolling when the modal window is open. So normally if your background content is long and scrolls when your modal opens up, then the background will continue to scroll. To disable that, you set overflow hidden on the body, and to do that you can create a class that you add dynamically to the body tag when you open your modal. So going back to our static example.
I'm not paying attention at all. I'm toasted. So I will call it a day. We're done.